Hi guys, welcome to another FaceHammer show. It's me, Russ the Face Feel. And in this show, I'm going to be going over my Grand Army of CATHAY first army list. And this is written based on the models that I've pre-ordered and what I'm going to try and play my first games with and get my head around how the army list works. So without further ado, let's get into the content. So Old World Builder has been updated with all the CATHAY rules. So I'm using that. I mean, the rules aren't visible, but I have the rules. So I'm just showing you the points. So I can write army lists on there. So if any of you want to write army lists for CATHAY, then you can go on there and do it that way. If you want to know what all the things do, I've done a full CATHAY review. You can watch that video and that tells you what everything does and goes through my thoughts on what's viable, what's not good, or what might be good options, things like that. So feel free to do that. But I'm just going over into the list in this show and why I've taken the certain things I have and how I'm going to play with it on the battlefield. It's all very theory at the moment, and once I've got the models and they're assembled, I'm going to play a game of it and see how it feels. I'm quite excited to get this army on the table, so can't wait to get my hands on the models. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here's the list. It is a Shugengan Lord with level 3. On the lure of Ying. It could be Yang, doesn't really matter. I like Ying because I like some of the spells on there. He's my general. He's on a Longma, obviously. He has the Jade Blade of the Great Fleet, which gives him a magic weapon with extra strength. You know, it's good AP and it all the time. But also what it does is it gives him a 5-up regen save. I've also got the Armor of Meteoric Iron, which gives him a 5-up armor save that cannot be improved in any way. So he has a 5-up armor save, a 5-up ward save, and a 5-up regen save. None of those are modified. And essentially what that means is that he's always got a 5-up, 5-up, 5-up. He's on battle magic. I haven't really thought about the magic lore. Could be any lore. I think I'll play games and I'll see what works. I mean, elementalism might be a good choice. I think high magic you can choose. I've never used that before, so maybe there's some stuff in there. But anyway, just ignore the magic lore. You can take what you want. I haven't really put that much thought into the lore. It's just the default. So he's my general. He's got the 360-degree charge. He's going to be running off, getting points, surviving, being a pain in the ass. Then I've got the Lord Magistrate. And he is going to be in a balloon. So he has got a Dragonfire bombs. He's on the Sky Lantern, which you've got Iron Hail guns and Dragonfire bombs and Sky Lantern bombs. He's got the Crystal of Kunlan, which gives him a 5-up ward. So the whole model's got a 5-up ward. Every time you take the ward save in combat, it does damage. It's like a strength 3 hit, bounces back at you, or if you roll a 1 to hit, I think, something like that. The Alchemist's Mask, which allows me to cast Plague of Rust as a bound spell. So he basically can rust whatever they're going to shoot at, and then they can shoot at them. So I think that's super good. So I really like that. I think that model is amazing. If you want to hear more breakdown on the rules and how it interacts and how it can be used, but an unbreakable model that in a sense can always like flee out of range of them following up and can shoot and then can drop bombs, can always stand and shoot, drop bombs when it stands and shoot. You can do a lot of harassment with this thing. It can basically just tank a flank or block a unit of cavalry and just be like, yeah, charge me, I don't care. I'm going to drop bombs on you. I'm going to like, you're going to beat me in combat, and then I'm going to move away. And, you know, so I think that's great. Core, I've got 10 Jade Lancers in one block. They are drilled, they're stubborn. I've got the Spirit Lanterns, they cause terror. They've got the War Banner. They just fill out the core points up to 500. You could run 2 5s, make them ambushes. You could drop some of the other stuff, like drop the commands. Don't have to have lanterns on. Whatever you want to do, that's fine with your 1 unit of 10, 2 units of 5. The reason I've got 10 or 2 units of 5 is they become core up to 2 units. I can't run another unit of 5 because I don't have the models, because I only get 10 in the box set. I've only got 1 box set coming. If I had 2 box sets, I'd probably run like in my core, probably like a unit of ambushes and a normal block, and then the infantry might fall out. The infantry as well, I could run like halberd detachment with the normal guys. I don't know yet. I mean, I need to play some games. I'm not that settled on this. I mean, core is attacks. I think 20 Jade Warriors, Helm Up and Shields with full command, with the no fly banner, that's fine. They're not there to do anything other than to just be there, support when a sentinel gets into combat. They're unbreakable. They take the models, they tank it. These guys just tag in, they add you all that static combat res, and then you can hopefully run them down, you know, whatever. Get your Longmire in there to help. So they're there just to be an anvil. That's all they're for. They're just to hold space and be an anvil. In some of those match play scenarios, you need core units with high unit strength to sit somewhere. That's what they're for. Perfect for that. The 10 Jade Lancers, again, unit strength 20. So again, they've got the same thing there. They can actually do damage on the charge. They can threaten board space. They can be used aggressively. I like the War Banner in there for the extra combat res. In fact, they fight in 2 ranks. So they've got counter charge as well. So really good unit. I think they're fine. You know, the fact they cause terror as well, you can charge and try and force a terror out. So that's good. Obviously, the meat and potatoes of the list really is the 2 Grand Cannons with Ogre Loaders. Just because the Grand Cannons are amazing. Shooting twice. Perfect. I've got 2 CATHAY and Sentinels now. They're both, I mean, I could put this one in rare. It doesn't really matter. They're both Jade, and that's for the choice of spells. Give me the flexibility. I would love to run Granite, and I think that I could probably run Granite if I drop one of the magic items, for example. And, you know, I upgraded those guys to Granite Sentinels. That would allow me in the mirror. So I haven't decided whether it's worth it or not. If I play against CATHAY a lot and I'm losing consistently because they're shooting off my cannons or my sentinels and it's a problem, then I think I need to switch these to Granite and I need to switch these to 2 5s in ambush. I think that would help immensely in the mirror match. I think this guy is really good at hunting war machines because he's always got that 5-up, 5-up, 5-up. So like he can tank cannonballs. He's fast as well. So I mean that's essentially the list. I mean if I was going to put these into terracotta, into granites, let's see what I'd have to do to actually fit them in. So he's now going to be granite. Only points him over 30 points over. Fairly easy. I could drop, for example, Dragon Bombs, that's 10, 20 points left. I could drop the, how many points have I got my core? 11 points there. So I would probably drop the Dragonfire Bombs off the Magistrate and drop the Dragonfire Bombs here. And that puts me 2,000. There you go. So I just dropped the Dragonfire Bombs on this and go from there. So I think double granite is definitely doable. So, I mean, obviously you could drop 10 points in here and put the bombs back on the hero. Let's do that, actually. Let's give him Dragonfire. So how do I drop 10 points here? They're 8 points a model. Let's drop 1 out. So I've got 5 points to go off. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. Because dropping 11 points, yeah, it's going to be tricky. So it's worth 10, basically. I mean, the Spirit Lantern, I could drop that, but then I'd have to find something to fill up the points. So it's a bit annoying. It's a multiple of 11. So I'd have to find something for 15 points to add on. Maybe a magic item or something. But anyway, yeah. So that's what I would do. I think in the mirror, and then what I would do here is let's change this unit here. Let's add in 5 Lancers and then give them ambush. They don't need any of this. They need a champion. Do I want a musician? Probably. Let's just duplicate this unit. Double ambush. So I've got 50 points left, 41 points missing. So then I could just bait them terror causers if I really wanted to. I would probably just actually increase them to 6s. Obviously, this is a problem if I've only got 1 box set coming. Then I've got 10 points. So I'm at 5. Wow, there we go. So I'm at 5 points. Got 10 points left. Dragonfire Bombs. Boom, 2,000. There you go. So that's full command, 2 units of 6 Jade Lancers with ambush, 20 warriors with the banner of Heavenly Fury. The magistrates still got the bombs. I dropped the other bombs down to gunpowder bombs. And then I've got 2 sentinels at granite. So there you go. There's a variant. Play some games, see how it goes. Ignore this warning. It's just because it's sort of a beta. But I think for me that would be a great list to run in the CATHAY meta, because I'm assuming there's going to be loads of them around, and a lot of them will have double cannon because they come in the box set, and they will take ogres. And I think your sentinels, if they've got double normal cannon and you don't have granite sentinels to catch the cannonballs, because they can stand in front of your cannons, they shoot. If it hits your granite sentinel, it stops. Then your sentinel moves out the way, and then your cannon shoots their cannon. And if it doesn't kill it, you shoot it again. And then your cannon shoots their other cannon. If it doesn't kill it, shoot it again. So it gives you, if not, you can play a longer game and you can try and get your ambushes on to go for their cannons as well. And your blocks, your kind of middle of your table is your 20 warriors and your 2 sentinels, and that's your battle line. And the Kongming Lantern can basically cover a flank. It scouts as well, so that's another thing you can do. And it does a lot of damage. So I think it's really good. And your Shigangan Lord is just great. He's just fantastic. I think it's a solid list. So that's another variant. Obviously, I need more horses, as I haven't got 12. I've got 10. But if you have, when you get the access to more horses, that's probably where I would end up with the list. I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult if that was a 5 and that was a 5. I mean, I don't think it's as strong, but it's good. You got 41 points missing, and then you would just put, I don't know, Spirit Lanterns on the champions and then drop the bombs again. So you can still run it. It's just fine. Or rejiggle this a little bit, put them down to 18. I don't know, whatever. And then you've got 50 points left, and then 50 points left, and then you just give them Spirit Land. Done. Then you just duplicate, and then let's get rid of the other one. Remove 2000 again. There you go. So drop 1 Jade Warrior, put Spirit Lanterns on there because of 2 5s. And then you've still got the bombs, and then you still got 2000. So there you go. That's my first stab at a CATHAY list. Let me know what you're doing with your CATHAY list. Are you going to take multiple Sky Lanterns? Have you got an idea for that? I actually think that would be super solid, by the way. So let me know what you're doing with your list. So I don't know whether a Sky Lantern's better than a cannon. Might be crazy. It might be good. But I really like the Sky Lanterns. I'm not looking forward to painting it in sub-assemblies because I hate sub-assemblies. But I do think the model looks amazing. I think on the table, this would look really nice as well. So you've got 2 war machines, 2 units of cavalry, 1 block of infantry, 1 hero, a big lantern, 2 big statues. It's setting that up in a triangle with it just looked great. I think it looked really, really nice. So it's displaying that would look beautiful. So that's my first army I'm going to get ready. And I'm going to try and take that to an event. I'll let you know how it get on. But if you've got any thoughts on your Sentinels, like what you would do with them, or what type you would take, or if there's a magic item combo that you think's better, or you would take on your Shigangan Lord, or would you take if you've got thoughts on magic lore, let me know in the comments below what magic lore you think the Shigangan Lord should have, and what spells you should be targeting with your signature swap, whether from Yin, Yang, or your signature spells. I'm interested to hear. Do you think Jade Sentinels are better than Granite Sentinels? Jury's out for me at the moment. I think time will tell. I think Jade are very strong. Don't get me wrong, but I do like the Granite ones because I think against other enemy war machines they just get so much more value. And also in the mirror, Sentinel, their multi-wound attack doesn't do anything. It does 1 wound. You could get Monster Slayed, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? That 2 Sentinels going at each other. Cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Hope you have a good day. And watch out. This space coming soon will be the match play guide. And also Facehammer GT 2025, 6th of September at Element Games in Stockport. Tickets still on sale. please support us. Please come along. Please bring your CATHAY or bring whatever you want, and let's have some games of Old World and have a good weekend. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you all there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.